Hi, it's Chris here, and in this video we're going through the best tool chests out there today. I've narrowed this list down to my absolute favorite 5, so no matter what you're looking for, there'll definitely be something on this list for you. So before we jump in, drop a like, subscribe, and hit the bell to be updated with new videos. Alright, as usual, I'm going to skip the fluff and just jump right in. If you want to confirm my recommendations, go in the description and check out that list to ensure you get the best price. Alright, so the first one on the list is going to go to my personal favorites. It's the Gearwrench 3-drawer toolbox. So a gloriously black and silver lump of metal that basically screams, I'm more organized than your life choices. It's like the kind of box James Bond would keep his screwdrivers in if he ever needed to assemble IKEA furniture mid-mission. Big, shiny, and surprisingly classy for something that will inevitably end up covered in grease and questionable regrets. Key features: crafted from sturdy alloy steel, so unless you're a wrecking ball on steroids, it's not going anywhere. Features a keyed center lock because apparently even your spanners deserve privacy these days. Black powder coating that wipes clean easier than your browser history and laughs in the face of rust. 3 roomy drawers and an extra compartment up top, basically a high-rise apartment for your tools. And compact at 20 inches long, 8.5 inches wide and 12 inches high. It fits neatly without looking like you're hoarding. Not water resistant though, which means don't try to take it swimming like an absolute lunatic. So who's it for? Well, if you're the type who wants your tools lined up neater than a royal wedding procession, this is your box. Perfect for mechanics, DIY enthusiasts, or anyone tired of finding their wrench in the fridge and their hammer under the cat. A damn fine choice if you want something tough, functional, and just a little bit sexy in a builder's crack kind of way. The next one is my recommendation for the best for mobility and organization on the go. It's the Keta Master Loader Resin Rolling Toolbox. Now this isn't just a toolbox, it's really a chariot for your screwdrivers. If the Gearwrench was a swanky bachelor pad for tools, this thing is a full-on all-inclusive cruise ship. It's got wheels, a handle, bins, and more compartments than a suspicious Victorian wardrobe. Honestly, it's so organized it makes Marie Kondo look like a hoarder. Key features: made from all-weather resin and sturdy enough to hold 66 pounds, so unless you plan to store a small cow in it, you're golden. Central locking mechanism keeps your tools safe and stops the lid from flapping about like a drunk pigeon. An extendable handle and 7-inch heavy-duty rubber wheels so you can roll it around like you're dragging a very confused suitcase through the airport. Comes with 6 removable bins in 2 sizes, ideal for hardware, nuts, bolts, and other bits that usually vanish into the carpet forever. And deep bottom compartment, perfectly sized for hammers, drills, flashlights, or your hopes and dreams. And versatile enough for everything from DIY disasters to professional construction work to fixing things you secretly broke. So who's it for? Well, if you want your tools mobile, majestic, and marvelously organized, this is your weapon of choice. Great for DIY warriors, tradesmen, or anyone who likes to roll up looking like Batman's handyman. This beast will carry everything you need, and it won't even judge you for the questionable things you've done with a tape measure. The next one is my recommendation for the best heavy-duty, no-nonsense storage. It's the Craftsman 3-drawer portable tool chest. So the kind of box that practically yells, I lift bro, but still manages to look classy doing it. Stainless steel, rugged, portable, this thing is like the James Hetfield of tool storage, loud, heavy, and weirdly shiny in person. Key features: made from heavy-duty stainless steel, so you could probably use it to fend off a bear if things get spicy on a camping trip. 3 shallow drawers to keep your tools neatly organized like a very strict butler with OCD, and deeper compartment under the lid for larger tools or for hiding cookies you don't want to share. And each drawer holds up to 25 pounds and has full extension slides so you can access everything without having to dislocate a shoulder. And portable enough to take to the job site, but hefty enough to remind you you're alive every time you lift it. So who's it for? Well, this one's for the serious hand tool enthusiast who wants a portable fortress for their kit. Perfect if you enjoy things that are both functional and could double as a murder weapon in a low-budget detective drama. Builders, mechanics, or DIY hobbyists who appreciate a bit of grit with their glamour, this is your chest. The next one is my recommendation for the best compact option. It's the PIT Mini White Toolbox. So this one is about as adorable as a toolbox can legally get without being arrested for public indecency. It's small, portable, and white, which makes it look like it came straight out of a Scandinavian design magazine. Honestly, if a toolbox and a fancy sushi bento box had a one-night stand, this would be their awkwardly stylish offspring. Key features: compact size at 8.6 by 4.6 by 7.9 inches, about the size of a really fat cat, and far less judgmental. Made of a high-quality Q235 steel, because apparently numbers make steel sound cooler, and powder-coated white finish, easy to clean and classy enough to make your other tools feel underdressed. And 5 drawers with ball-bearing slides so they open smoother than a con man at a wine tasting, and anti-slip pads on the bottom to stop it skating across your workbench like it's auditioning for Dancing on Ice, and comes with a liner to protect your tools from rust and to make it feel like a tiny VIP lounge for your screwdrivers. So who's it for? Well, ideal for people who value style as much as utility, perfect for home DIYers, office organizers, or anyone who wants their tools stored in something that doesn't look like it came from a post-apocalyptic garage sale. Basically, if you want to look chic while fixing stuff, this cheeky little box has your back. The next one is my recommendation for the best for accessibility. It's the Workpro 18-inch cantilever metal toolbox. Or as I like to call this one, the transformer of the toolbox world. You open this bad boy up and it unfolds like some kind of mechanical butterfly that's just seen a therapist. It's bold, it's red, and it looks like it could double as an emergency escape pod if things go pear-shaped. Key features: retractable 5-tray design, opens up smoother than a politician dodging questions, and keeps tools beautifully visible and separated. Made from high-quality carbon steel, which sounds like the kind of thing superheroes' underwear is made of, and rivet-fixed folding rods that give it a solid loading capacity. This thing is sturdier than your aunt's opinions at Christmas dinner. And smooth handles and a lock hole, making it easy to carry and secure enough to keep out nosy neighbors or feral toddlers. And spray-painted metal surface that resists rust and cleans up faster than your search history after a night out. Also compact but mighty at 18-inch by 7.87 by 7.76 inches. Perfect for garages, workshops, or anyone who just really likes red shiny things. So who's it for? Well, if you like your tools organized, accessible, and housed in something that makes you feel like you're defusing a bomb every time you open it, this is your box. Brilliant for repairmen, tinkerers, or anyone who wants their tools laid out in full dramatic glory, like they're about to save the world. All right, so those are my recommendations. Hopefully there's something on that list for you, but if you have any questions, drop them down below. And if you found value in this video, drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.